Hi friends, I am working with old scraps that have been hanging around on my desk and old vintage newspapers that were gifted to me. These have been in a pile for a really long time, so I want to start using them. So I want to show you what I made today using the scraps that are on my desk from some projects that I just recently finished and using the magazines. So I took my scraps, I cut them into sizes, I rounded all the corners, turned them into basically tags. So I'm going to start with the smallest first, and then we'll just work through the little pile that we made today. I did video of some of the process if you'd like to see it and hang around and check it out at the end. This one is probably not finished, but until I know what journal it's going into, I'm going to leave it as is. This simple, but one of my favorites, I just love that there's a chessboard on here, and I was able to cut out the words Chess Master. Again, I can add something to that if I want to, but for now it's a great place to start. This one I feel like is definitely not done, but I do think it's cool. We have our vintage advertisement. I took one of my decorative papers and I tore it and added it to the edge just to add some interest, and then I added this like film picture of a rose. Again, I don't think this is done. I think I might like to add some lace down the side, but until I know what journal it's going in, I'm going to leave it as is. Here, okay, this is one of my faves just because it's a Wheaties box and or a Kellogg's Bran Flakes, and it just makes me laugh that I cut out an advertisement and added it on here. And then down here it does say favorite things because I feel like she's enjoying her favorite breakfast. Here we used one of the cutouts that I did and some of the newspaper, an old vintage photo. All of this is authentic vintage, and then I took a sticker and cut it to size, and I put that on here. It says don't worry, be happy, and I just think it's funny because the man doesn't look happy, and so I was just sort of giving him a message to not take it all too seriously. Then we have this one, which I also love. The silverware is on sale, as you could see. Here's the back of the tag. And this was a different advertisement, but factory authorized sale. And I just thought that was perfect. And the colors, you know, it's naturally brown, as you could see from age. And I just thought that was a lot of fun. And then this is my sassy girl, and I love her. The Razzle Dazzle is here, and let's have fun. And she looks like she's getting ready to have some fun. She's going out on the town. Hello my friends, I just finished a bunch of projects, some custom orders actually, and I have all these left over. Well, they were scraps, so I took them, I cut them to various sizes, and then I rounded the corners. And I thought, you know what? These are prepped and ready. I'm going to go ahead, sit down, and make some tags. And because this was also a scrap from some projects that I made, it was a huge photo. And this is just one piece of it, but I thought I definitely want to use that on one of these brown tags that I cut because, you know, it sort of has that antique-y look. So I've got this stuff. I have some scraps that were laying on my desk. I've got these. That's not a scrap, but it's a die cut, and it was laying on the desk. And then what else do I have over here? I do have some fairy stuff. Not sure if that'll fit into anything, but I've got it. I have a piece of a map here. I have some stickers that were given to me by a family friend. These are laying on the desk, as well as this vintage magazine page from 1954. We might be able to use something from that. I think you guys saw me use that in my live that I did a few weeks ago. I created a master board, and these are some pieces left over from it that I didn't end up using in a project, so I'll go ahead and keep those handy. This is laying on my desk. This might work in one of the spring ones, which, you know what, let's plan on doing the spring ones in a different video. We'll do the vintage ones today, and then I'll do the spring ones in a different video. What's really exciting is that I have some authentic vintage magazines, and I want to use these. These were given to me over a year ago by an extended family member, and they're fantastic. I mean, look at these. They're great. So let's have these on the desk. And actually, let's have these be the primary things to work with because I really want to use them. I've had them. I hoard these things. This year is my year of community and my year of using my stash. So let's go ahead and get started. This is dated February 28th, 1982. And yes, that is vintage. All right, so I think what I'm going to do, I want to focus on the gentleman, and I'm thinking I might back them onto this one right here. We'll cut it first, and then we'll see what size it actually needs to be to fit on one of these tags. And let's see if it will. Okay, I think I'm okay with that. It's pretty tight around the edges, but that's okay with, I'm okay with that. I have an idea of how we might make that work. And then I'm just gonna grab one of these that, okay, maybe this one, it's big enough. I'm so glad that you're here with me. I wanted to make sure I mentioned that. And also, I wanted to let you know that if you would like to support my channel, you can use my Amazon links. They are in my description box. And you can replenish your stash with no extra cost to you if you use one of my links, and I'll get a little kickback on that. I want to thank those of you that have supported me in that way in the past and tell you how much I truly appreciate it. I'm going to let this dry for a few minutes before I continue on. So while that one's drying, we're going to go ahead and cut out this chessboard. I think I'll go ahead and mat it onto this small piece. And then we're going to cut out Chessmaster, and we're going to combine the two, but I don't want to do it like just the way it is because it won't fit properly. Friends, this was so simple, and I love it, but yet you would just never realize how simple that was. Just some old newspaper and this leftover scrap that I had. I just think it's so cute. I could do more to it, but I kind of appreciate the simplicity of it, and I think that if I was going to use this in a journal, that would be the time to do more. I think right now it's perfect as it is. And it could be turned into an ATC. Some, like I said, some things could be added, but I wouldn't want to do that until I knew what it was going into or what I was going to use it for. So this is a perfect base to either give to someone so that they can move forward with it, or that I can use as well. I don't know if this is dry yet, but I hope it is, because I hate waiting. So as you can see, I've got my sandpaper here. And I'm thinking about going at the edges with the sandpaper. Let's do it. We've got nothing to lose. And actually, I probably should put something on this to protect my table here. Let's use the back of these stickers, because I'm going to be going around the edges, so. All right, so I touched this up with this bronze pen. I found this on clearance. I can't see the price on it, but anyway, it was on clearance. Picked it up a while back. But anyway, I love how it just added a little something to the page. I do feel like this needs words though. All right, can you guys see this guy's face? Let me see if I can get close enough so that you can. He looks bored. You know, he's having a little conversation with the guys, but he's looking at the mirror. Not the mirror, the camera. He's looking at the camera. And he just looks like, meh, like he'd so much rather be doing something else. Well, I found this sticker. It says, "Don't worry, be happy." So I'm thinking of cutting this down to be a bit smaller. All right, I think this will fit, and we're going to put it right there. It's a little bit transparent, as you can see, but I can see the words. I don't know if you guys can see the words, but I can see them. I wonder if I peel that up, if I'd be able to put that on a backing. Let's see what happens. Now I'm going to see if I can just go around the edge with this bronze pen just to give a little bit of accent. Really subtle, but it will make a difference. All right, I think this is great. So we used a scrap. We used an old vintage magazine, an old vintage photograph, and some words that were given to me. I love it. All right, my friends, I cut out the Wheaties box and the girl eating the Wheaties, and I don't know who this is. I don't know if she's famous or whatever, and I didn't actually read the advertisement to see if her name was on there. But anyway, I cut her out. So I was thinking about putting these on here like this, and then maybe add an embellishment here. She's got quite the breakfast with the cereal and the toast and the orange juice and the coffee. And the milk to put in her cereal. I could never have that much for breakfast. So I had some old rub-on stickers right here, and so I put the words "favorite things," and you can't see it super good, but you can see it, and I just think it's funny. All right, this lady has a whole lot of attitude, so I think let's use her. And check this out. Either this tag would be great, or one of these tags would be great. I'm tempted to go with this one, so let's do it. I'm going to go ahead and I might go ahead and tear this one. So let's tear around. Let's do the top first. Oh, I like it. Okay, that's going to be great. I have this sticker that was, well, this little pack here, and it was given to me. And I just feel like this sticker, "Let's have fun," will go so good on this tag. Because she looks like she's about ready to go out on the town. Back in the 80s, but whatever. I love it. That's fun. Friends, I just found this, and it was from the advertisement that she was doing, and it says, "The Razzle Dazzle." I thought it said "is here." You know what? I think what we will make it say that. It says "here is," but let's cut these words, and we'll just switch them around. How about that? I like it. I am going to use glue stick on this because glue stick works pretty good with magazines, actually. Now we're going to find our word "is." Just going to rub that on there. This makes it even better, doesn't it? I love it. Yeah, that's great. Oops. I'm trying to press it down, but it's moving it around. Okay. Oh man, that's awesome. I love it. Look at that. This is great. How about this with the silverware? I mean, this is, sorry, I'm moving my camera because it seemed crooked. This is great. And so what I could do actually with this one is put it on the white side. This can be the other side, so at least it's not plain on that side. I think that's perfect. So I'm just going to go ahead and add some glue to the white side of the card. And now we're just going to take the card and pop it underneath of this. And what we'll do is we'll just cut around it. I love that. Now, we don't want to leave it just that way, but so far so good. All right, my friends, I found some words, and actually it was for a different sale advertisement in the newspaper, but it's going to work for this. So this one's going to have to go on crooked because it's longer than this is wide. Okay, I'm going to put the long one on first. It's still a little wet, but I think you get the gist of it, of how it looks, and I think it looks so very cool. And then there's the back. It's not completely plain, so that's kind of nice. This is a great piece of the magazine for cutting apart. I don't really care about this side, although that would be cool because, you know, it's such a blast from the past. But I think I like the advertisements better. So I'm going to go ahead and fussy cut these out. So I added this one with the little birds. I thought that was so cute, and it says Royal Copenhagen Mother's Day 1982. I thought that was adorable. It's advertising a plate. And then this one I feel like is unfinished. It's for furniture, which I think is just so fun to see the old furniture advertisements. And this one as well. So we have a back, and then here's the front, and obviously you can see it's dining room sets. And I was just thinking of adding, I don't know, a little something to the edge, not fabric, but some sort of paper just to mix it up. So I'm going to go ahead and tear this. And we're going to go ahead and glue this on, and then we'll see where it goes from there. And let me make sure this isn't, I don't want to add glue to places where it doesn't need it. So let's tear this off. Yeah, I think that looks cool already. I'm off camera. I'm so sorry. Yeah, that looks so cool. And now that that's on there, and this might give me some inspiration on how to finish this one up as well. But let's go on here, and we need to go ahead and cut these off. These little pieces hanging over. Okay. All right, now let me grab like a flower or something. I found this, and it's a sticker, and so I think this could be cool. It just adds another element. Keeps it flat. You know, we don't always know where our tags are going. If this was going to go into a journal and it needed more, we could do more, but this is a great place to start. So this is what I made with the scraps that were on my desk and with the magazines that have been in a pile that I've been meaning to use. I hope you enjoyed it, friends. Thanks for watching. See you soon.